Welcome back to GlobeTrotting. If you are new, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Boeing has restored confidence in the Middle East, with hundreds of new aircraft orders in the last week. The significant orders add to the existing backlog of multiple aircraft programs and cement that Boeing is continuing on a recovery path after a trying last half-decade. But what orders were secured, and how does this really affect the future of the airlines in question? Let's begin with the biggest new commercial aircraft order that came in the week, and that was from Doha-based Qatar Airways, which finally decided to commit to Boeing planes and purchase up to 210 new aircraft. Even more staggeringly, these were for all wide-body jets. The mammoth contract represented Qatar Airways' largest ever order and set a record for Boeing as its largest wide-body aircraft order as well. The deal included purchasing 130 of the popular and versatile 787 Dreamliner. The Dreamliners are part of a bid by the airline to become more efficient, renew its fleet, and grow for the future. The aircraft are 25% more fuel efficient than the planes that they are replacing across the industry. Furthermore, thanks to the flexibility, the plane remains a leader in its sector. Meanwhile, Qatar Airways also confirmed it would increase its purchase of the 777X, selecting additional units for the 777-9 more specifically. This part of the deal included a firm contract for 30 more units to elevate renewal efforts. With super jumbos now no longer being produced, deals such as these are critical for airlines such as Qatar, which require capacity and know the 777X is basically about as good as they're going to get. However, the order does not stop there. If the Doha-based carrier wishes to increase its fleet, it now can, with this contract including options for 50 more of the 787 and 777X jets in the contract. Should, again, I'll reiterate, they wish to activate these at a later date and believe they require additional capacity. Qatar Airways wants to continue investing in the growth and renewal of its business, knowing it needs to stay agile to be competitive. This huge order that has taken place will ensure that planes continue to arrive into the 2030s to meet demand, so they feel they won't be without the capacity they require. Boeing also announced an additional wide-body contract during the second half of US President Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East, Etihad Airways being the one that purchased planes as they continue with their Journey 2030 initiative, which focuses in on the major expansion of the route network and fleet. The carrier confirmed that 28 787 and 777X jets were ordered to elevate the Abu Dhabi-based carrier's long-haul fleet capabilities, and obviously its order backlog for planes it expects to take delivery of. The carrier's intent to really purchase new planes has been long documented. First reporting in late 2024 suggested the 777X or A350 were candidates for the airline's business. These are really your two long-haul based planes with the most capacity. Boeing, however, ended up winning the valuable contract. In a similar sense to Qatar Airways, the knowledge that ultra-high capacity planes are no longer in production forces companies to look elsewhere to power their future fleet. Etihad Airways believes the 777X and 787 will help power that, alongside commitments to aircraft such as the Airbus A350, which is already operational and flying internationally across the network. Lastly, the efficient but often scrutinized 737 MAX was ordered as part of a new commitment from Avia, a global aircraft lessor, also in the Middle East, this time Saudi Arabia. The deal includes up to 30 737 MAX jets, with the 737-8 selected as the middle ground type to support the leading aircraft lessor's customer requirements. The 737-8 is often the perfect option to suit various needs. While up to 30 aircraft were ordered, the split included 20 firm units and options for 10 more, should again the lessor's customers require them at a later date. This order is necessary for Boeing, while output for the MAX remains restricted. Deals such as everything I've taken a look at are enormous after recent months of hurt, and if Boeing is to really continue rebuilding its trust and confidence in customers, they'd hope that translates into new purchases. That is exactly what we've seen unfold. Avia already owns 200 planes and manages relationships with around 48 airlines. These relationships only likely to grow as more planes join the backlog. So those were our three major orders for aircraft from Boeing in the last week or so, and I'd love to hear your take down below in the comments. Are there any that maybe surprised you more than others? Are there any you're very much keen to see eventuate, such as Qatar Airways' massive commitment to new planes? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you very much for your support here on the channel. Please take care, do be safe, and I'll see you in a couple of days for your latest industry analysis right back here on GlobeTrotting. And we'll fly.